Hey, hi everyone. I'm going to do a video for you today on an unboxing of a pool pump. This is the Fibropool swimming pool heat pump. Okay, so this is a unit that you can put on the floor or you can put on the wall. This is a split AC here. What I bought was these brackets. So these are the brackets I bought here. Okay, to go on the wall, the same as this one has, same type of brackets to go on the wall here. That's kind of what it looks like, the brackets, and that's what I'm going to do on this end. Now the unit I got is 110, so there is no three-phase wiring. It's just simple 110 wiring. Okay, so taking it off the box, you can see it's nicely got a wooden bottom board, and it's kind of nicely done here, so hopefully there's no issues and no damages, and I'll take all this off and show you what it looks like without this. Okay, so once you remove the foam, basically there's a plastic wrapping underneath here. You got the regular standard cord, 3-prong cord, this is going to have to be grounded, guys. You can't cut this ground off. You gotta ground this to your grounding, or you got to get a ground and put it into the ground, a 6 feet ground, put it into the ground and ground it off there. But you're going to have to connect the ground to this. My stuff is all grounded, so I don't have an issue with any of my stuff. But this is kind of what it looks like with the wrapping on it. We'll take that off and I'll show you what's underneath. All right, so removing the ground, basically you have nothing in there except some instructions, parts and stuff. There's really nothing they supply you as far as I can see. There is a ground right there. See that heavy ground? That's where you're going to have to ground it to. Let me see what else is in the box. I think there was some fittings on there. It's supposed to come with it, but I don't see anything. But other than that, I don't see nothing else. Everything's going to have to be purchased to assemble this unit. So I have to get all that now, okay? So this is what it looks like. It looks like it's in good shape. And we will go ahead and, this is the model number there, you can see. Okay, Fibropool FH-120. And my pool is 7,500 gallons. This is up to, I believe, 10,000 gallons roughly. But this will work good for me, so we'll see how it works. But in the meantime, I'll get the fittings, get it on the wall, and get this thing going, okay? Okay, so as you can see, I have the heater mounted to the wall. I changed the location. This location was a better location for it. That location was too close, and that did not allow me, if I was in that wall, to access the panel, which is you want to have access to the panel to read it. But basically the panel and the pressure gauge to make sure everything is good. So that's why I did it this way. Anyway, this is where it's mounted right now. Now I have to run the pipes this way. The other thing is that, yes, there was accessories. If you look at the front door, once I took off the cover, installation parts are inside the service door panel. Please unscrew 4 Phillips screws. So once you unscrew the 4 screws here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, you take off this panel here. This is behind there. You're going to find this little bag in there, and that has your fittings and your connections. You still have to get more pipes, but these are the fittings that actually connect to here. So once I get the pipes together and we'll do the whole thing, I will show you exactly what you do. But here all you get is the connectors, a little Teflon tape, and a drain plug. That's the 3 things you're getting in this little bag here. So there's not much. You have to buy everything else. All right, so we'll do all the connections and show you the next step. Also, when you mount it on the wall, make sure you have enough, at least 12 inches on the back, and enough on the top and on the side. So make sure that it's not firmly on the ground, and you have it basically, if it is on the ground, just give it a little gap so you can breathe all directions, because it does need that. Okay, so just make sure that you do that correctly. Okay, so the unit is mounted here on the wall, and it's piped in. So we're piped in, so you look at the piping here. So the piping's going this way. Got 2 unions there. I decided to put it right into the pipes where my solar was. I'm not going to use solar no more. There's no need. This thing is so efficient. We don't need solar. So this, the first one there is going in, out of the filter into the system, and the one on top there, top one, is the hot water coming out and going up, down, and into the pool. So the shutoff valves there will be when I'm using the pool heater. This is when I'm not using the pool heater. When I use it, I open up those two valves, shut down the bottom one, and that will give us the full system. So this is what I did. This is the way it's working for me, and I'll let you know how it's heating up. But in the meantime, this is the plumbing, how I did it, and this is how I mounted it on the rack. And now you're going to need some room there, and don't forget, you got a ground also. So see, you got the ground wire. This goes right, so they're all connected right here, all the grounds. They're all there. I have a ground actually going down into the ground here. So my ground is grounded down to the ground there. Okay, so make sure that you do it right. You have to use a 20 amp breaker. That's my electrical outlet there that I'm going to use. You have to use a 20 amp breaker on this thing so it won't trip. Okay, guys? We keep on with the video and let you know, put it all together and let you know how it's heating up. Okay, how it's working. So when you guys take a look at what I did here, I mentioned, you know, this part up here was going into the pool pump. So this is coming out, right? This is shut off right here. So this pipe here, this long pipe here, it's shut off here. So there's nothing going across here. So what it's doing is it's going up into the heater and then out of the heater, coming down this way and going back into the pool. This is going down to the pool, right? To the ground. So that's what that's doing. This is going out of the filter, up the wall. Okay? So this is the bypass. So if I open this and close these two up here, then there is no, that's why I could service the filter. I could service the pool, I could service the filter, I could service the whole thing from this. So this is the way it is for me when I'm using the pool heater. Okay, so I close it here, I open these here. If I'm going to service it or not use the heater, I will close these and open this one. This way you can have circulation this way of the water. And that's kind of the way that works. So this is how I did my plumbing here, like I showed you guys already. But I wanted to mention something very important, okay? I told you that behind this panel, you got some parts. So this is the part that came with it. I did not use this. This is designed for a hose. It's not designed for pipes. And the fitting size is wrong. The threading here is 1.5 inch. So what I did was I bought just regular PVC 1.5 inch threading at Home Depot, and I bought 2 of them, and then I bought reducers to go from 1.5 inch to 1 inch, so a coupling reducer, and then I went to 1 inch pipe, and then, you know, I got a union here in case I have to change stuff. I don't have to rip the whole thing apart. And basically elbows just went to the back. I kept this one in the front because the way I did it here. But you know, everything is different the way you do it. You don't have to go to this extreme. I just used stuff I already had for my solar panels that were in the roof. So this is how the plumbing is done. But these things are no good. You're not going to use this, okay? You could keep them, use them for something else, but I didn't use this. I just got regular ones, right? The other thing I wanted to mention, the kit inside the panel also comes with a drain plug. That drain plug snaps into the bottom right there. And you put a hose on there, and this way the condensation water will come out. And that's how that works, okay? Now, the unit is running. I did want to show you guys something. Look at the temperature here. So this is the temperature going into the pool and coming out. Now, if you look at the book and the instructions, it clearly states how to change the settings. But what you need to do with the settings is just, you have to go to program 1, bring the temperature up. It's set at 82 degrees. I set it to 92 degrees, 91 degrees. So this is what we're doing. So right now it's going in at 81, it's coming out at 82. So this will change. This will be 82 and it will go up to 83. So this numbers are going to keep changing as the night goes. I'm going to run it for 24 hours. I'm trying to get to 90 degrees. That's my set temperatures. I can use this pool all year long here in Florida in the summertime. Right now, you know, it's cold. It's cold to go swimming. Daytime is good, but nighttime is cold. So hopefully this will work, and you know, we'll have some good fun with this stuff. So right now, the temperature is going up. The pressure gauge here goes to 2.2. So when it gets up to 2.2, it'll turn on. And right here is blowing, the fan goes on, it's blowing cool air. I put my hand in here, it's cool air, because what this does, it takes the air from outside and converts it into a gas, and that gas is what heats up the pool. So right now, it's just beautiful on the wall. It's quiet, not loud at all. And we'll see what it does. But you know, I'm going to update the video and let you guys know if it's working. We're good and heating up. That's the goal, to get to 90-something degrees and not use too much electricity. Okay, I wanted to go over this to show you guys. This is set right now that it's running. Okay, this triangle up here, that's an automatic. It's on auto now. So what I did was, let me show you how to do these changes really quick, all right? So when you hit it off here, you're actually shutting it off. So right now, what it's showing you is the temperature that we're at right now. So we're at 87 degrees is our temperature we're at, right? So if you hit the set button here, right now it's on standby mode. You hit set, see 82 degrees, 0, and you hit it again, see 1, 90 degrees, that's I changed that value. So how do you change this? If you hit up and down keys here, it's not going to change. But if you hold them both in, you wait for a beep, that unlocks it, now you can go up. It's like 191 now. And when you hit on here, you've changed the value. So now you've stored it. So now it's on, 83 degrees going in, 83 degrees coming out. And I set it for 91 degrees. So just to prove that it's working, I'm going to shut it off now. Set, 0, see? 1. So now it saved my 91 degrees temperature. So that's where we're at now. So it saved the 91 degrees. Now when you turn it on and you see both temperatures, that is the temperature that is running, and it's in automatic mode. And if you want to change this mode here, okay, you could just hit the N key, see, and that's there is heat mode, that is automatic mode, and that is cool down mode. Cool down, you're going to make it colder. So I'm leaving it on automatic. That seems to be working better for me, so that's what I'm going to do. So now it's running. It's 84 degrees coming in, 84 degrees coming out. It was at 82. We started at 81 degrees, and it's been running 24 hours, and it's only gone up a few degrees. But the water was cold when we first started, so we'll see where it goes. And the moment it is working, it's going up slowly in temperature. But the idea is to get to 91 and stay at 91. So that's the idea. So here we are, folks. That's just a little quick tutorial on how to use the controller.